Live from the new Wyly Theater, up, and away. This is Good Morning, Texas. We're on stage with the cast and crew of the Dallas Theater Center's Superman. So, up with the curtain, enter stage right, Act 1, Scene 1. GMT starts now.
Sky, it's a bird! No, it's a plane! Oh, it's just Rob McCollum!
Good morning, Texas! Woo! I am Rob McCollum. This is Amy Vanderoff. Welcome to a live edition of Good Morning, Texas.
Yes, we are here, of course, in the beautiful Wyly Theater because this is Dallas Theater Center's presentation of It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman! Now, Rob, this is an interesting fact. I don't know if you knew this, but Superman was actually a musical in the 1960s.
That's right. 1969, Charles Strauss and Lee Adams, the guy that did Bye Bye Birdie, those guys wrote It's a Bird, It's a Plane, Superman. And it was a cool musical. It was critically well received at the time, but didn't catch on with audiences. But this is a very different time. We feel very differently about our superheroes now, don't we? We like our superheroes now.
We all love us some Superman. In fact, the show was reworked a little bit. 4 new songs have been added. It's quite the show.
Yeah, the Dallas Theater Center just really got behind this. Kevin Moriarty, who is the mad mastermind behind this, who has always loved Superman his entire life, just got behind this, said it can happen. There are 4 new songs that were written by the original guys. They're still around. They're still moving. It's amazing.
And making great music. How did you like your first flight, Rob? That was pretty cool.
That was pretty amazing, I have to say. I have done some theater, but I am not a singer. I am not a musical theater guy, so I'm not going to have a lot of opportunity to fly in my life. That was probably it, and that was pretty awesome, I got to tell you.
I'm a little bit jealous, I have to admit. Well, I got to see the show. I know you did too. And this Wyly Theater, if anybody has not seen a show in this theater, it is totally amazing.
Yes.
We are so lucky to have this, to showcase these great talents right here in North Texas.
This is the D. and Charles Wyly Theater at the AT&T Performing Arts Center. And this is one of it's been so cool to get in and see how this place works, because this is one of the most malleable theater spaces in the country. Everything you see here can change. Seats can come down and raise up. Balconies can go away. This can be a thrust. It can be a lift. It can go all the way back to the back walls. If you saw some of the opening. First show here, there was a catwalk across the top. So it's a very versatile space.
What means to you, the audience member, is that there's not a bad seat in the house. So every ticket is definitely worth the price of admission. But, you know, when we were thinking about Superman, Rob, I wanted to do my homework, and I go to Google.com to do all my homework. And so these
Because that is the extent of her research.
It really is. I'm a high-tech producer and talent. Okay, the famous S symbol, that's what we know from Superman, that great S. Which actors have an S tattoo? Bon Jovi or Shaquille O'Neal?
Anyone?
They all say Shaquille O'Neal. You know what? You're right. But the answer is also Bon Jovi. They both have a Superman tattoo. And do you know in the show Seinfeld, I know every episode, I've watched each of them 10 times. You know, Superman is referenced or shown in every episode of Seinfeld.
Yep, it's all in there.
Obviously, Larry David, the creator, was quite a fan of Superman. And I know you guys are too.
All right. So the flying, were you impressed a little bit by the flying? Yes? Yes? A little bit? Not as easy as it might look. The guys that actually do this for the show, Matt Superman, has spent hours and hours and hours training. I got to learn in just one day, but they did train it. So we wanted to take you a little bit behind the scenes, show you how all that happened. Here's a behind the scenes look of how you fly like Superman.
I'm here on the stage in the Wyly Theater with Jason Schumacher, who is the fly master or fly director?
Flying director.
Flying director. Now, that's a great business card, first of all.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
So, you do this for a living. You teach people to fly for a living.
Yep. I rig the flying machine, then choreograph it and teach everyone how to fly and how to operate on the other end.
So, Superman is flying in this production. How long have you been working with him so far?
We've been working with Matt for 2 days now, for a total of about 5-6 hours of rehearsal. We have another dedicated fly rehearsal tomorrow, and then this weekend we'll do tech, and they'll rehearse for another week after I leave, and it should be ready to go by that point.
All right, so I'm literally putting my life in your hands here. How many times have you done this? How many people have you taught to fly?
I've probably done about 140, 150 separate productions, flying somewhere between 400 and 600 people.
All right, I think he knows what he's doing.
And give me a backflip. Nice. And let's touch him back down. And send your arms forward. Bring your legs back. Just like so. How's that feel?
Really hard to hold stable.
Yep, bring your
This is an ab workout.
Bring your arms up a little bit. There you go.
There we go.
Just like so.
Yes.
Good deal. We're going to get you going back and forth a little bit, okay? All right. Sweet, go ahead.
Yes.
Good. Not bad at all. We're going to turn you around. It's like a dance here now. All right?
Can I do any of this without hurting myself?
And bring them down. Good.
That was amazing. I have to say, that was more fun than I've ever probably had on a stage. I can't believe you get to do that for a living.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's the greatest job in the world.